Uh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Red Raw Superstars, episode 89. Damn, 89 episodes already. All right. Because everyone else is running late. So, starting off with an Edge promo to Finn Balor. Probably going to make their match for WrestleMania official. They just announced Hell in a Cell for Romania. Finn versus Edge. Yep. They beat it up Edge. Oh, it's kind of Gargano. And guessing they're gonna make this a 6-man tag. Ugh. Or a tag match. Yeah, they're gonna make some. I bet you they're gonna make a tag match next. Let me see what's going on. Where is Raw tonight? I have no idea. Maybe somebody in the chat might know. I totally forgot. Oh. There you go, and Anika, Providence, Rhode Island, Dumpy Town. Yep, tag team match. Dominic and Priest versus Gargano and Loomis. Yeah, exciting. Well, the last one I did was I drew Hook last week. I drew Hook. Let me see. I can find it. I mean, I showed it on the stream, but yeah, there you go. There you go. I even got it signed by him on Saturday. Yep, he signed it right there. Hook. See? I met him on Saturday. Yep, and then I met a few people this weekend. Also got to meet Cody again. See, me and Wendy, we got to meet Cody again. That was from Saturday. Yep, Cody's great. I did a drawing of him last year that I got signed. Well, I did a drawing last year, but I also got it signed by him this weekend. See? And then right there, let me see his signature right there. He signed it as well. So also got that one signed. Oh, commercial! Another commercial already. Two commercials already. Not even 20 minutes in. What is this? That's a cool one. Thanks, Film Nation. Hello from East Tennessee. Welcome, Doug. If you haven't subscribed, you can go to the YouTube channel as well. True Hill Heat Wrestling. You can like, subscribe, share this with your wrestling friends. We do content almost every day. It's usually Friday, but usually between Fridays and Saturdays, we usually have like the downtime. Depending on if there's any pay-per-views, there's usually a previews on Fridays. Depending on what day it falls on. Usually Sundays. It depends. Usually when Miss Chrissy Love and Stephanie Hypes, when they're usually on. Sometimes, I guess, when their schedules line up. Yeah, but yeah, almost every day we're always putting out some new content. So just follow us there. We basically cover everything wrestling. We also have a Twitch channel which they cover mostly Impact now there, and what was it? They're starting, I don't know if it started yet, but they're also doing the Ring of Honor reviews on there as well. So I was sitting there, Hell in a Cell. He said it got. I mean, for that kind of feud, it kind of makes sense. He does, but he kind of sucks at it. No offense to him. Pretty sure he's gonna see that. He's gonna tell me to fuck off. He said, I was hoping Ray would do something. No, I don't know, but that's gonna happen. They usually kind of, when it comes to the Hall of Fame, they usually kind of stay away from stuff like that. I could be wrong. I don't want to say, hey, for sure, but I don't see it happening. But see something happening before that. But you can see they're building up to that. Real question is, will Finn finally get the win as the Demon? You mean as in the Demon, as in general, or against Edge? Because those are two different things. He has won plenty of times as the Demon in WWE and on the main roster. So I don't know what you mean by that.
You want cheese?
Oh.
Cheese?
Let's set the matchup. Let's set the matchup. Now I see it happening before that. I see the matchup setting up before that. It'll be kind of too close. Usually that Hall of Fame is like right before Mania. But again, I could be wrong on that, but I just don't see it being too close. He said it will be like a match between Hogan and The Rock at Man. What? That's pretty wild. Even though honestly, that match, I think the crowd make that match because if you really look back and you watch it, you put the crowd on mute. That was not a great match. I'm just gonna be honest. The crowd made that match. Um, I mean, give or take. I mean, it is at Mania, but it really was not a great match in my opinion. Against Edge, maybe. I don't know because they keep continuing this feud. If he loses to Edge after that, I kind of don't see the point of the demon gimmick. I kind of see it dead after that. So I don't know. It depends. It depends if Edge wants to put Finn over. You said what he? Yeah, I think he's gonna try to put his. I think he's gonna try to have his dad go on, put his mask on the line, or Dominic is gonna remove it himself. I think you had Dom remove it himself, gives him more heat. But then also, I think, I mean, majority of us, we know how Rey Mysterio looks anyway. At this point, he goes outside. He don't give a fuck anymore how he looks. Well, it's not only that, the match is gonna be good itself. I think it's gonna be a great match. Do I really don't know who's gonna win the match. Deep down, I want Cody to win, but WWE is pushing the fact that Roman is close to 1,000 days. Unless some way somehow you split the titles before that, and you give Cody the WWE title because that's really what he really cares about. But I don't see it happening now. I think eventually I do see Roman winning. I want Cody to win, but I do see Roman winning the match. Let me see. Put this on the step out. Yeah, but I figured. Damn, Hassan, you was wrong. Your vote was wrong. You 0 for 1 tonight, man. You got to redeem yourself. Yeah. I think that match honestly went a little too long. It was almost half. That whole segment, that whole thing was like half an hour. I mean, kill some time, but still. A low rider. Uh, I don't know. unless he wants to pay homage to Eddie. Um, I do see it happening. I do see him doing something either based off of paying tribute to Eddie or trying to draw some heat, where he would probably do something to provoke Ray. So I think one of those two, because I think if he was a babyface, I think doing something for Eddie, I think would make a little bit more sense. But I mean, given the stage, I wouldn't rule it out. I think Theory will win, but I can see Braun Breaker coming to Raw and take the title from Theory because the Steiners. Uh, I don't see Breaker coming yet. But Theory, I mean, honestly, people could say what they want. Him losing really wouldn't hurt him. He just needs to show out. The only thing that would hurt Theory at this point is if he gets squashed. I think that would hurt him more. Uh, Oh, you mean for Mania? I think once they got their matches set up, they're gonna start sending. They're gonna start maneuvering it. Um, I mean, but you're not wrong. The last 3 years since they've been doing this, night one has been better than night two. Even though night two last year, it wasn't terrible, but to me, the whole thing with Vince kind of ruined it for me. No, but I was saying like night two wasn't terrible last year. I thought the match I liked was the Sami Zayn and Johnny Knoxville match because it was just pure entertainment. Um, but the whole thing with I thought it was a little too long. That whole thing was a little too long for me. Do they lose hell? So no, there's no guarantee he's even a one. There's no guarantee he's joining the WWE, and two, I probably wouldn't do that. That would be kind of that would hurt. That would hurt Theory a lot more than anything. Cena not so much, but I don't. That's kind of I don't see that happening. That's pretty hot shot booking right there. Theory reminds me of Flip Gordon from. Mm, I don't know about that one. I mean, I kind of see the resemblance. They're both young, but I don't know. The whole thing with Theory is that with Theory, I haven't really liked his promos, and I felt like he's a little too gimmicky when it comes to his promos. And they're trying to go with the serious direction with him, but at the same time, it doesn't even come off. It comes off too forced from him for me. But then also his run with WWE, he's been with the company since 2019, when John Cena said that he's like the he's a ruthless aggression Cena, which is kind of crazy because with Finn, when Cena was a ruthless aggression, when he went from ruthless aggression to being the master of Thuganomics. I mean, there was a big difference when it came to that. It was like within like what 6 or 7 months, and in theory, 2019 is already 2023, and he's gotten way more gimmick changes than Cena, for one. And two, there's like really hasn't really been no real direction with him. Because they even put the Money in the Bank briefcase on him. There was like no indication he was going to be a world champion, and instead they had him cash in on the United States title. I mean, it's like, what do you say to that? You ever see Jay Lethal coming to WWE? No, I don't see him at this point. I don't see him coming to WWE. I mean, it's possible. It's just theory. He just has to put in the work. That's just what it is. Right now, I mean, I get it. He has the looks. He's young. He has the looks. At the same time, is he that guy yet? Like, is he a Cena level guy? No. I mean, it takes years to get there, but even at that point where Cena was at when he had his gimmick, and then they slowly build him up, that was a quick process. And that was part of it because Cena was good and Cena was likable. Theory is just not there yet. And it's been 3, 4 years. Like, he's not there yet, in my opinion. They're really they're really trying to sell this garbage match. Would you use on the honestly, that ship has sailed when it comes to Shelton Benjamin. Yeah, the guy has ring skills. He's talented when it comes to that, but the guy has never had charisma. He's never had mic skills. And usually in WWE, when you don't have neither, probably never going anywhere. And that's kind of been the proof of that. Is that the real question? Is that a real question? Mm. The man hasn't tried that since he tried to do it to Kurt Angle and botched it. You think he ever going to try that again? Absolutely not. Got a better chance finding Jimmy Hoffa. Well, that would make zero sense. Damn, that was already rough. They're trying to they're trying to convince me for this match, and almost couldn't even throw him out of the ring properly. This is oh man, this is what they're trying to sell us. No, he did not. That segment was garbage. He put over him. Omos couldn't even throw him out of the ring properly. Who we fooling? Like, I mean, I get that, but there's nothing to fruition to that. That's just to add Cody to that, and then just it wouldn't make any sense. And that's something I wouldn't want the main event to be ruined in that way, because that would ruin it. I agree. That was a waste of damn time. He couldn't even throw him out of the ring properly. Who do you think needs to get? I mean, to be honest with you, don't care. Hall of Fame is a hand-picked thing, so it's like doesn't matter who really gets in. I mean, I get people were excited about Rey Mysterio, but it's whatever to me. It's because he he did his best. He looked annoyed. He looked more annoyed than being scared. That's not a good thing. Because Omos couldn't even throw him out of the ring properly. Oh, look who it is. The American Nightmare. Yep. That's Cody. See? Cody right there. Cody right there. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. He said Randy Orton. To be honest, neither. Randy Orton, there's no timetable of when he's gonna come back. He has a serious back issue, and I think he had surgery. I wouldn't want him to be the first feud. And then Gunther is in a situation where he's trying to get pushed. I think if you put him as Cody's first opponent or whatever the case may be, even that if that happens, Gunther's not winning. So I wouldn't want to put him in a situation like that. This guy's saying ridiculous stuff now. Should be good. I mean, it'll be good because of Cody, not because of LA Knight. I'll tell you that much. Just being honest when it comes to that. He said, I'll vote Cody Rhodes. It's a good vote, Hassan. That's a very good vote. I think you'll redeem yourself. Honestly, if he hasn't been far at this point of his career, he's probably not getting very far in WWE. Just saying. Well, I mean, he's 10. That's his excuse. Not saying much, to be honest with you. He said, how was your weekend? It was great. I got to meet a few wrestlers at a convention in New York City. Well, I mean, in Queens, New York. It was fun. It was fun. I don't want to go that far. I'll tell you that much, Chief. I ain't going that far. No, that's ridiculous. Jay White, there's not even no indication he's coming, and that's gonna be your first feud. You're already burying the guy. By doing that, you know what's the problem with this? You want to know what's the problem with this? is that you do this, you're putting Cody in the same situation where he was in AEW. The reason why a lot of fans went against Cody is because of his booking. He basically started gatekeeping new wrestlers coming into the company. So every time a new wrestler came in, he was their first opponent. Ricky Starks, Malachi Black. His matches, most of his matches during his TNT title run, they were all new guys who came in and they faced Cody first. So you're gonna put Cody in a situation where he got disliked in AEW because of that? No. But then also doesn't do Jay White any favors if he goes into the company. That would be just bad. You don't do that's not how you book stuff. That's bad booking. He said, well, the brand split returns. I mean, technically there still is one, but do they really care? Not really. The problem with that is that now when you got to cater to networks, that's what's gonna happen. Raw doesn't even have a world champion, and USA's been trying to push for a world champion. So I mean, who knows at this point? Commercial. Probably not. It's LA. It's more like LA night. No. Like, what the fuck? Oh boy.
Medium two-topping pizza.
What was your reaction to the tweeting to the first pick? Doesn't do nothing for me. Not my problem. Mm, that'd be such a waste. Just being real. AJ been injured, and then been because AJ been injured, they took them off completely off TV. That tells you all they need to know about how they feel. Back in MSG. We'll be back at MSG. Meh. Who cares? Do you like what Giants gave Daniel Jones to stay? I mean, I don't mind it. I think that contract. I think a lot of people are people are overblowing it because he's getting majority of his guaranteed money the first 2 years. which means after the first 2 years, he could easily get released. So it also makes their cap easier. So, I mean, people got in their feelings about it. Shout outs to Daniel Jones, though. He got his contract. So, people weren't putting too much stock into it. I'm fine with it, especially the way that the contract is structured. Doesn't really hurt the team in the long run. So, at the end of the day, they have a QB. They wanted to keep him. That's it. Bam. You see? Told you. Cody ain't even need to do his double crossroads, what he usually does. He ain't even need to do that on LA Night. Damn. Oh, he's about to cut a promo. I mean, to be fair, one match might not even happen. So, I mean, is that really a fair question? Yeah, Prince wanted to see Cody. You think that who even knows? No. Heard about it. Shit, we were talking about it last week. I don't know. Don't even know how it looks, so I can't really say. What do you want to do, Prince? Come back. Come on. Go back. Go, boy. He said, I got why? Why you got that bum in the match? Nope. They're probably gonna run back Osprey versus Omega before that happens. Because he's a cool man. Cool man in what way? He's trash. You got him. You got him beating Bronson Reed. Oh man, Hassan, you struggling tonight, man. You had 3 easy picks, and you about to be 1 and 2. Why you do this to yourself, man? Why are you doing this to yourself? Picking a bum like Elias. Pathetic. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Look at him. You see him? Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. Prince, where are you? Prince. Where are you going, Prince? Where you going? Go over here. What are you doing? Did you just? He just took my whole food. Oh my god, Prince, why? Yeah, look, I'm like, what the hell? I look down, I'm like, wait a minute, something's missing. He just took it. Yeah, this went well, Hassan. Your vote went well. I got Elias. And when I told you why, because he's a cool guy, he's a cool man. Was that cool? The man basically got freaking squashed. That's cool. Tragic. You're struggling tonight, man. You're struggling tonight. Ridiculous. I'll be back. You said that we didn't need it. Nope. You see, this guy misbehaving. I turn around. I turn around. And this guy right here took my damn food. You something else. You know that? You something else. You were something else. You something else. You know that? Taking my food. What's wrong with you, man? Taking my food like that. Now you trying to act like you ain't do nothing? Huh? You trying to act like you ain't do nothing? Look at that. Look at that. Want to take my food, man? What's wrong with you? Huh? I didn't even get to finish that. You're gonna go home and take it from me, huh? What's wrong with you, boy? Huh? Huh? What's wrong with you? You taking my food. What's wrong with you, man? You taking my food like that. Go. Come on. Go. No, he definitely did. You got Transfer World. He saw it. He saw the whole thing. You something else, man. You something else. You, you, you something else. Hope you're okay, man. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And turn around, and the shit was gone. What you doing? Huh? What you doing? Huh? You looking you gonna get more? That was the most you're gonna get, man. You took the whole damn thing. You crazy boy. Yo. How's the weather outside? Oh, it's raining. Is it the biggest match? What do you mean by that? You mean Theory's biggest match? Because I mean that would be yeah, but what do you, is it the biggest match? No. Hell to the no. Meh. I mean, of course, Theory's gonna say that. Is it hell to the no? I also fed. You said it twice already. I think I got the message. Damn it, Prince. Prince, what are you doing? What, you waiting for more food? Huh? You already took my food. You already set for the night. You took my food. Now you trying to act like you ain't do nothing? Raw's meh. Is that your dog? Who, Prince? Yeah. Is that your dog? Yeah. He took my damn food. I got who? Oh, you got Angelo Dawkins winning over who? Over Austin Theory? You sure you want to go with that, my guy? You sure you want to go with Angelo Dawkins? You could change your vote now, man. You really want to go 1-3 in your votes? Prince, man. This guy. This guy. Look at this. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? You acting like you ain't doing nothing, man? Come over here. Come over here. He said, yes, sir. You know you about to get another L, right? Damn. Hassan looking like my LVP for the night so far, guys. I don't know. I don't watch NXT. Damn, that shit's still cold. Whew. Oh hell no! What's up, man? Cowboys still suck though. Damn, Prince taking my food, man. They're fine. Wendy's on her way home from work. It's raining out, so that shit might be there. Yeah, because he took my food. Raw needs an overhaul. Do you think fresh Raw needs an overhaul compared to SmackDown? Nah, no. SmackDown needs way more of a overhaul than Raw does. To be honest with you, but they cut back 2 hours. No, and cutting back 2 hours is not going to happen either. USA makes more money off the third hour, so too much money invested. They're not going to go back to it now. No, you said both shows. In comparison, no. Raw's in a better spot than SmackDown. When it comes to the 2 hours, I think a lot of people need to let that go. They've been doing it for years now. USA makes more money off 3 hours. To go back to 2 hours, they're making less. It's not going to happen. It's just reality of the situation. But then you know the problem too with these so-called call-ups. A lot of them they're not gonna get pushes. Let's call it like it is. Just like all these people that came back from these Triple H signings coming back to the company, who's worked out? Who's worked out? Shit. It's, it's pretty set with top spots. Good to go. No, it's not. SmackDown. Hell no. Hi there, I got all that, but we already know it's D'Angelo Dawkins. He spelled it wrong as fuck. But he picks Angelo Dawkins, and I asked him, "Are you sure you want to keep that vote?" He says, "Yes, sir." And now he's 1-3. He is 1-3. I told you, son. When you make these votes, man, you gotta think, man. You gotta think. Why would Theory lose to Angelo Dawkins when he has a match set up at WrestleMania with John Cena? Do you think he's losing before then? And you pick, who was it you picked? Who did you pick? You picked Elias over Bronson Reed, where Bronson Reed has been winning matches. You picked, and Elias been losing matches, and you picked Elias. Man, Hassan. Whew. That's rough. Tragic.
You don't eat your father's food. That's not your food. That's your dad.
Well, it was his food tonight.
Are you on mute?
Nope, not at all. I'm like looking. I'm like, damn. I turn my head. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit was completely gone. And I knew it was him. He was walking that way. I'm like, yo, this little. You thought I was lying, and I'm like, no. He jacked my food.
No. I was trying not to laugh because I was going to be like, oh, that's funny.
No, he jacked it. It wasn't like I
Yo.
saw him. I turned my head. Looked down. I'm like, wait a minute. I know I didn't finish it. And then he starts walking away with the damn burger in his mouth.
What's up, Josh? What's up, Wendy?
No, you missed it.
Hey.
You missed it.
Miss Prince?
Yeah, he jacked my burger on the stream.
I guess we could call him a hamburglar.
You can. Well, I was like, yo, I turned my head. I'm like, yo. I'm like, look, and I hit the shit in his mouth. I'm like, this little fucker.
I was trying not to laugh when you first told me.
Like, yo.
I was like, man, I don't want to laugh.
Whatever I was able to save, I'm not eating it, but I didn't have him eat all of it. I was like, damn. And you know how he gets when you get close, like it's impossible to get food away from him.
That's your son. That's what.
What's crazy is like he acting like he ain't doing nothing wrong. Like he's just like there chilling.
He looks so cute.
Look at that. He said, "Just please, yo, this dude Hassan is 1-3 with his votes, man. He's 1-3. Like
I hope he didn't pick against Austin Theory.
No, he did.
Wow.
He picked Angelo Dawkins.
Bad pick.
I just got on him about it. I'm like, bro, really? And I gave him a chance to change it. I'm like, are you sure? And he in the stream, you can see it. It says, yes, sir. Why would you? I'm like, oh man. And I warned him. I'm like, yo, you're about to go 1-3. You sure you want to do this? I'm like, you sure? Do you sure you want to do this? He says yes. Let's just say if Hassan was in a parlay, forget about it. He would have been lost. His legs would have been broken already. His leg was broken after the first one. He picked Gargano and Loomis to win over Judgment Day.
Damn.
You picked Judgment Day. That one, they're one of the hottest teams in WWE. But then they had the momentum going into Mania. And you pick Gargano and Loomis to win? Like what? The only smart pick he did was Cody, and you know Cody's not losing. That's the only thing he did smart. And then he picked Elias over Bronson Reed. You know damn well Elias never fucking wins. Why are you picking Elias?
Oh, good. I missed that.
Oh, you did. It was boring as fuck. That's when Prince stole my burger. Let me see. Let me see this weather tomorrow. Look at this weather keeps changing.
I can actually see whiskers of hair on Paul Heyman's chin. I didn't know he was capable of growing that.
Yo, man, my hair gets like that. Yo, I'm just going bald.
Roman Reigns will be on Raw next week in
Like,
St.
there's no
Louis,
point. There's no point of salvaging it.
where
Like, it's really not. It's like there's no point.
Paul Heyman expects Cody Rhodes to acknowledge his tribal chief next week on Raw. That should go over well.
I'm gonna say we'll see about that, pal.
What's up,
We'll see
everybody?
about that, pal.
Shout out to Josh for holding it down for about an hour and 40 minutes. Didn't know he was going to be alone. I thought sober guy or Ness would be around, but if SP3's in the chat, I see SP3. But put a little something extra in Josh's check. Make sure you take it out of Ness and JJ, not mine. Take it out of them.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, at least JJ said himself he had to work last minute. They called him into work last minute. Ness hasn't even fucking respond.
I had to go watch Scream 6 with the love of my life.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was, I think, what you'd expect. Ridiculously over the top, stupid. I wasn't drunk enough for it.
It's funny because it got a good review, so that's why I'm like, that's funny.
It's got its parts where your mind is blown, but not for good reasons. I was entertained, but it's like a funny entertainment.
I think anything is better than part 3, though.
It's not like I'm saying, "Oh, I'm watching a masterpiece here." No, it's none of that. But yeah.
What was the last Scream I saw in theaters? I saw part 4 in theaters. And that one was like, It was okay, but nothing great. I still think part 1 was the best one.
No, that was Ric Flair will announce the next Hall of Fame inductee Wednesday, 1 p.m. on the bump. Who can that be? Who can that be?
He's announcing it.
Yeah.
Ric Flair's announcing it. So somebody is. If he's announcing it, there's definitely somebody from his past.
Batista? Evolution.
I mean, that'd be kind of funny because remember last time.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Rick.
He fucking dragged the fuck out of him out of that locker room. So I don't know. Like, you think I'm a induct the man that dragged me out of the locker room to the Hall of Fame?
Ric Flair's been making up with everyone. Did you see him make up with Dutch on Twitter? Dutch Mantel? After they were talking shit to each other?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of Rick's fault. I mean, Dutch was just he gave his honest opinion. And also, Dutch is not the only, what Dutch said was nothing new. He's not the only one that said what he said. So I was like, I mean, he's like, I mean, thankfully we didn't pay for it. I'm just saying.
They didn't come looking for us like Dana, you know? They didn't come looking for us like Dana White.
We got one. We got him. We're watching this guy right now. All you have to do is turn it on Saturday, and we got you, fucker. I can't wait. Turn it on Saturday, streamers, and see what happens.
Even though I think with Batista, I see Triple H making that announcement over Rick. If they were announcing Batista going into the Hall of Fame. But yeah, that's one name I could think of. Batista. Who else? Who else haven't they inducted that it would be from like Rick's past? Imagine it's like somebody random. I'm like, they fucking used Ric Flair for this.
Let us know in the chat if you got any ideas.
Isn't that what they kind of did with Hurricane? When Hurricane was the one, he was the one that told Molly that she was getting into the Hall of Fame.
I don't even remember.
And there was like, because it was on the bump. Hurricane was the one that they were talking, and then he's the one that presented her. Like he was the one that told her that she was being inducted to the Hall of Fame. But it wasn't like it wasn't like what they did with Rick. You know, Rick, they're like promoting it. That one was just more like a conversation, and then it came about. Like it kind of came like organically.
Rey Mysterio already getting out more words than he could on Friday when Dominic interrupted him.
Is Rey like the first like active wrestler that they inducted to the Hall of Fame?
Technically, Ric Flair was. The night before he fought Shawn Michaels. Yeah, he gave the speech the night before he had his retirement match against Shawn Michaels.
Oh. You know what's crazy? I don't even remember that. It kind of makes me feel like this is going to be his last match at Mania.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we get Charlotte Flair in the Hall of Fame too. Yeah, you might as well. She already is a Hall of Famer. You might as well.
Imagine that. You're gonna get so many people. Oh man, the fucking internet gonna burn. Oh man, I can imagine that. I saw her Saturday too. She looked great.
She did.
Yeah, she looked great. Not gonna lie. She definitely got slimmer. So seeing her Saturday definitely confirms she definitely not pregnant.
Well, her wrestling too.
Imagine that, but imagine if she was pregnant and wrestling. That would be impressive. And I ain't talking about like those dog shit Becky matches. She was pregnant. So somebody asked this earlier, and I'm going to ask you this: do you think Dominic at WrestleMania?
He froze. All I heard was Dominic and WrestleMania.
Oh, do you think he's going to come out in the lowrider?
That'd be pretty badass. if he don't, Ray should steal that. After all the bloodline stuff, this is one of the best storylines going. I'm into this whole Mysterio thing.
Yeah, the only difference is that it's not really it's not too crazy. It's not really over the top. It's pretty simple, which doesn't make it bad. I'm not saying there's a bad thing that is,
When Ray eventually puts his hand on his kid, it's gonna get a pop. Shit, might be right
yeah,
now.
You know what's funny? So they did the MSG show yesterday, and everyone thought they were getting it. Everyone thought at the MSG show they were getting it, and I was laughing because I was like, y'all think, yeah. I told somebody, if y'all really thought that y'all were getting this at a non-televised show, I was like, yo, I got a George Washington autograph book to sell y'all. I was like, yeah, I ain't getting that shit. If it's not on TV, they're not doing it. Because they teased it yesterday. He was about to do the 619 and he stopped halfway. So they've been building on it, even on the house shows. Of course. What's he marking out about? Holy shit. Like,
I think Dominic's insults to his dad.
Oh, I mean, it's not that crazy. Is that where we get what? Why would they do that for Dom? What? Dom means he's wrestling forever. What? Yo, that's hilarious.
Because if it's a retirement match for Ray, I guess Dominic has to put something on the line himself. I don't know.
But it's like you could do it. That's so stupid. You don't do that with a guy like Dom. He just got there. In comparison, he just got there. Even though Dom does need to work on he still needs to clean up a lot of his wrestling. I mean, his gimmick work has been great. He just needs to clean up his wrestling.
What's the Miz here for? A lot of people saying Rick will announce the Great Muda.
He said. You think about it too, yo. They building this shit up too, like the slow burn build up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Providence, Rhode Island is not going to get Ray finally hitting his son or anything like that. I'll tell you that much. They're lucky they got Brock Lesnar tonight. Shit. And Edge.
In the shitty ass segment.
Oh, the Brock Omos?
Yeah. Omos didn't even know how to throw him out of the fucking ring. I'm like, oh no. I'm like,
Did
you guys trying to
Brock
sell
get
me
mad?
this? He looked annoyed. He looked like
Oh,
he was like, right. He didn't look pissed, but he looked like, you know how when you laugh, say like, you know when you smirk, like, you know, somebody like say somebody checked you, right? And it caught you good, and you like smirk it off, but you know you're like pissed
yeah.
or like annoyed. That's what he basically did. That's what that's what Brock basically did.
I read that the crowd was into it, though.
Because
They were
Omos
chanting,
was supposed
"Holy
to
shit."
take him. I think I don't know. I didn't get to hear that.
That's what I read.
But
And,
I think Brock went to suplex him. Yeah, Brock went to suplex him, and then I think when Omos grabbed him by the neck, he was actually supposed to like throw him out of the ring like that way, from his neck, and it botched.
how was Cody's promo?
No, it was great. He was just out of breath because he just wrestled a match. Or they doing I guess Stranger Things. Why are they still giving this damn show? I don't think that kind of looked like I don't know.
Oh, I missed it. I didn't even know it was on.
I mean, it kind of looked like Stranger Things to me. But then again, I don't know. Even though technically Stranger Things is not a movie. Oh, so
Right.
Stranger Things, right? Yeah, you see? That's what it looked like to me. Unless there was some other psycho shit that was like that.
Seth Rollins versus Corbin. Why?
And guess how that happened.
I just read it.
Is that yeah? They're trying to use that bullshit. Oh, I'm a three-time Golden Glove champion.
Another jabroni entrance for Baron Corbin. Jabroni entrance for a jabroni. No, Alan, I don't think Brock Lesnar will ever do a shooting star press ever again in his life.
It was a stupid question, to be honest with you. Don't worry, Alan. I mean that in the nicest way.
He does. He does.
I'm like, he hasn't done a fucking shooting star press since he botched it against Angle. You think he doing one against Omos? Brock barely likes doing a third move.
Forget a shooting star press. Brock's never been on the top rope since then for anything. Not even a forearm chop.
He hasn't been.
That's what Fightful is reporting, that Bray Wyatt is well, they said that he had an illness. Whatever it is, something physical. I haven't heard anything about the match with Lashley being off.
Yeah, I think that was just a fake room. I think that was like the first room. They never said it was off.
And in
That
the
was from like
storyline,
the
I
other.
don't think that match was ever confirmed. Anyways, it wasn't made official. I don't think.
They just been doing that stuff with Uncle Howdy. That's it. Like they did the screen and then Uncle Howdy. That's about it.
That was a pretty cool stomp.
About to see it on my end. I ain't gonna lie though, this baby face turn still makes me worried.
What do you mean?
Well, it makes me worried because I kind of notice something. So like, they're keeping his gimmick for the most part, right? They're keeping like his weird like Joker like gimmick. But something I noticed last week that what kind of derailed him as a babyface was some of his promos. He would cater to the crowd a little too much, like those babyface kind of promos. And he kind of did that last week, and I'm like, if he starts doing that a lot again, he's gonna fall into the same pattern. Oh, I saw it now. He stepped on Miz.
Look at that acting by Chad Gable. Give him an Emmy. Psych.
Well, he's been doing this all night.
Bianca. Look at all the little girls. They love Bianca.
What the fuck are they doing with Mustafa? What is he doing?
Dang, you're really far behind.
You know why? Because when it buffers, it starts going a little bit. I'm trying to go. Oh, what the fuck? When it goes to commercial, I'm gonna get out the thing and then go back in. But what? No, Otis. I knew this shit was gonna happen. I fucking knew it was gonna happen. I fucking knew it.
Might do Friday Night Warriors this week, so stay tuned. Gotta have notifications on for the channel. Hit the bell so you get notified when we're an hour away or 30 minutes away or when we're live. Do you think we will get Okada, Omega for Wrestle Kingdom or Forbidden Door? I think it's much more likely for Forbidden Door, if anything. But
Oh my god, is he asking these damn questions again? He asked that earlier too.
I think you might see Omega.
No, I already said it.
Ospreay.
I was like, yo, we're getting Omega Osprey before we're gonna see an Okada Omega match. They're gonna focus on that rivalry, on that feud.
Yes.
You see now he just trolling. You see this? Now he's just trying to ruin his bracket. Look at this.
Chelsea Queen.
I got this man. He doing this shit on purpose now. I already called this. Hassan's my LVP for the night. I called it once he went 1-3. I'm like, now you my LVP.
Ash for Nash, it's a nice dream, but no way it's happening. If anything, they would just shoehorn Lashley into Omos and Brock. If anything.
Yeah. I see that happening way before anything else. I don't see Lashley getting a new opponent.
Or he just beat Uncle Howdy's ass. Who knows?
Or imagine Uncle Howdy is in the match. Imagine it's like him in the match.
Howdy versus Lashley, yeah.
It's like, well, you got your WrestleMania moment, Bo Dallas. I know it's you.
Well, St. Louis is much more important than Providence, Rhode Island, I'll tell you that much. Where's SmackDown at this week?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, they set a record for the XFL. I mean, that means anything, I guess. Meh.
SmackDown is in. Where the fuck is it? Kansas City. Yeah. That's gonna be good. It's gonna be good then. Chelsea Green.
Kansas City, it ain't. Unless the Patrick Mahomes is not in the crowd, then that shit ain't happening.
I gotta start making my Romeo Mania logos and banners. Romeo Mania goes Hollywood. Josh just every year. Josh just rolls his eyes at my Romeo Manias.
No, I'm actually fine with it. It's just funny. The gimmick is funny.
We all reenact.
I think what was it? Remember
Hollywood
the
commercials?
Remember the pandemic when we had one of the shirts, the KO Mania, and I just put the tape. I put the fake tape and I put Romeo Mania.
Which is funny when you think about it, because look at Sami Zayn's shirt right now. It's like the same gimmick.
It's the same shit. It's the same thing that I did. It's the same thing that I did. Romeo Mania. That's crazy though, yo. He was riding the subway yesterday to MSG.
Yeah. To everybody else, he looks like some guy from Williamsburg. To us, he's Sami Zayn.
Yeah, when I see stuff like that, yo, because sometimes you just never know, so you never want to sound like a fucking idiot. Like, hey, are you Sami Zayn? Oh my god! And then it turns out it's not Sami Zayn. It's like, who the fuck are you? Get away from me, you weirdo.
Hey, fun fact about this match: both Bianca Belair and Chelsea Green are Aries. Bianca's birthday is April 9th, and Chelsea's is my birthday, April 4th.
So you tell me not one of them could be March 21st?
Sorry.
Oh well.
March 21st, that's a Tuesday. Maybe you'll watch NXT with us.
I'll think about it. I'm gonna have to be like super drunk.
My birthday's on a Tuesday as well this year.
Oh shit! So, I mean, it's perfect for you.
I will not be there. I will not be on NXT, I assure you.
Oh yeah, fuck. Wait, so that's like that's like the weekend after Mania.
Yep. NXT 100 is the week before, 28th.
Because I remember, what was it? SummerSlam. Oh my god, that was a fucking crazy weekend. SummerSlam. Because I did NXT, I did Takeover, I did SummerSlam, and then I did Raw. That shit was tiring. I'm like, yo, no, wait. I did Access Friday. I did Access. Then I did Takeover. Then I did SummerSlam. Then I did Raw. Which is crazy because Takeover was great. SummerSlam was actually great. That was actually a good SummerSlam. And then Raw was butt. Look, I was showing the picture earlier of Cody Rhodes when and Cody.
Yeah. Nice jackets on you both.
He said he actually likes the one that Wendy likes, that Wendy was wearing more.
I like the white one.
Like he loved the fact, he loved the fact that we were wearing the jackets. Yeah. And he was like, "Oh, he was like, oh, I actually like that one more, but I think technically that's a AEW jacket." That's how he said it because he had to think about it. He was like, "I think that's an AEW jacket," but then he was like, "Oh, but then he was like, those guys from Nerds, they usually do like everything. They do like WWE, they do New Japan, they do AEW." So he was like, but he said he likes that one more. He likes that design more. not gonna lie to you. This match is going a lot longer than I expected.
Alan, I think Braun Breaker is called up after Mania.
This fucking question again. He's gonna ask every damn question he asked earlier.
After Braun loses to Carmelo, there's nothing left for him to do in NXT. Time to graduate. I've already told my idea before, but I'll say it again. I would have John Cena become U.S. champion, beat Austin Theory, do an open challenge the next night on Raw, and have Braun Breaker take it from John Cena. Braun versus Cena.
Wait a minute. Hold. Time out. So you set this one.
What, 2 weeks ago, I think?
So somebody, I think it was the same guy. Somebody said the same exact thing. I think he just stole your idea.
Who?
Show yourself in the chat. I think the same person that asked you the question.
Alan?
Like he said that. Yeah. He was like, oh, I think Cena should win and then lose it to Braun Breaker the next night. You telling me y'all stealing ideas now? Show yourself. It's just, you know why, to me, in the situation, I don't know. Because what worries me about Braun Breaker was the shit from last year. Where nothing is not his fault, by the way. It's not his fault. But I thought it was the dumbest fucking thing when they put the NXT title match on Raw,
right
after he lost it at their pay-per-view. I thought that was fucking stupid. And what made it worse was that nobody gave a fuck. Nobody in the crowd gave a fuck.
Yeah, it was bad.
And that's what worries me. I'm like, is the crowd really gonna get behind Braun Breaker unless because they used him to the Raw after Mania and nobody gave a fuck. So that's why I'm like, maybe a year changes, maybe a year changed. You know, he was a champion. You know, maybe that changed. Who knows? But right now, I think he's the most ready one to get called up.
Yeah, I don't know if I think it's more of a case of thinking what they will do than something I want to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He said, no, I said Jay White. That's even worse.
If Jay White is
somebody
signed,
mentioned about
if he does go
Jay
to WWE,
White being like Cody's first opponent, if you
no, do not do that. I think we lost Josh. Bianca is creeped out and annoyed. I can hear Josh. I can't.
No, what did you say? Oh, what did you say?
I was saying
No.
that.
No, what did you say?
If Jay White is going to be signed to WWE, I do think you want to debut him the Raw after Mania, but do not have him feud with Cody to begin. He's going to lose. Can't do that.
But it's not only that. Do you agree with me or not when it comes to this, right? When it came to AEW, remember what was the biggest gripe with Cody Rhodes in AEW? What was the biggest gripe?
That he couldn't be world champion because he booked himself into a corner.
No. Besides that, what was going on with Cody's booking? Like, what was his booking? Like, look at his run. What was wrong with his booking in AEW?
It's very erratic. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I remember he beat Malachi Black pretty quick.
But that's what I'm saying. Remember the problem with Cody was that Cody, all the new people that were coming into AEW, they were Cody's first feuds.
He was a
So
gatekeeper.
it became a point. Yeah, exactly. It became too much. He became too much of a gatekeeper. Every time somebody came into AEW, he was their first opponent. When Ricky Starks came to AEW, that was his first opponent. Malachi Black comes in, that was his first. And now you're gonna put Cody in a situation where that's gonna be the same thing. I was like, no, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that to Cody again. That'll be the same pattern again. You're gonna feed him to a new signing, and then that signing. Yeah, he's not winning. JY is not gonna win.
I think if Jay White is in WWE, he's going to start off with something with either Finn Balor or AJ Styles.
Probably.
AJ could be ready to go by the time Raw After Mania comes.
Yo, Sid is right.
They have. It's pretty bad. Each week it looks like Bianca gets more and more annoyed. At least Charlotte and Rhea, they actually talk to each other in their feud, you know?
Yeah, it's been pretty bad. The problem, you know what it is too? The problem with Bianca and Asuka is not so much the ladies. It's just that there's like zero history behind that. There's like nothing going on. There's no rivalry. There's no feud.
Brock and Omos is already a better feud than that.
And that's saying a lot.
It is.
That's like saying, hey, you want to eat a Brillo pad with ketchup or without ketchup?
And the wings look good.
He said, no. Trish versus hell no.
What? One of them.
You want Trish to embarrass Lita? You want Trish to embarrass Lita? You want Trish to embarrass Lita? Because if there's any indication to what Lita did a couple weeks ago, I do not want to see. I don't want to see that.
Rhea got what chance? She's the heel. Charlotte Flair did not get what chance?
He said, unless they both did.
No, Charlotte didn't get no what chance. I don't know what he's talking about. I think you're hearing things.
The fuck this guy talking about? Don't assault them. These guys putting her in that category with them. Because let's be real, she's been pretty bad in AEW.
We don't need to see Asuka Charlotte again. We don't.
So Rhea Charlotte's WrestleMania night one, cause no. I don't mean nothing.
I don't think Charlotte Rhea is main eventing anything. I think I'm thinking about Kevin Owens and Sammy and the Usos.
Yeah, and also that'll be a bigger momentum. I don't see. There's nothing there between Rhea and Charlotte. Let's be real, for them to main event. And it was also different because at least when it comes to Bianca and Sasha, right? The buildup wasn't great for Bianca and Sasha, right? But there was something there. But then also you had like the big, you there was like some aspect to it. They had like, the first two African American women to main event at WrestleMania. So they made it a big deal because of that. And that, ended up working out because it ended up being a great match. But there's nothing there behind Rhea and Charlotte for it to be the main event of night one.
Yeah, you remember that build up for Bianca and Sasha? That was so bad. Didn't they have Reggie involved at one time in that?
Yeah, that was basically like that was like the gist of it. He was a big part of it. He ended up being a non-factor in the match, so it didn't even fucking matter. But like, this whole like nice crap, I think, right? They were supposed to be like on good terms and coexisting, which we all knew was bullshit. So the feud wasn't great, but at least there was something there. And they found a way to build it up because of that, because of like the history both women were making. So that made more sense. It's just Rhea and Charlotte. I mean, I don't doubt it's going to be a great match. It's just there's no momentum behind it.
Sometime this week, I'm gonna rank all the WrestleMania feuds in order. I'll put it on Twitter. I'll tell you, Charlotte and Rhea is much better than Bianca Asuka. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, you're talking about right now. It's talking about the WrestleMania right now.
Right.
Oh, I thought you meant like all time. Because I would have been like, bro, you put in that top 10, fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you?
I'll tell you, Dominic and Ray will be like second or third.
Right now, I see it being, I'll say third. Because the tag match for the titles is number 2, and I think number 1 is Cody and Roman.
All I
So
said was that it's
I think
better
Ray
than.
is fair.
All I said was that it's better than Asuka Bianca. That's all I said. I didn't hype it up to be anything more than that.
No, he did. Yeah, it was just that. I just thought I had to. That's why I had to clarify, because I would be like, "Wait, what?" Y'all be like, "No."
Does everyone
So
think
I asked them for like the current.
Yeah. Does everyone think I just tried to make it like
No.
a top build of all time? No, I said I'm gonna rank the WrestleMania builds.
No. That's why I had to clarify.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's why I had to clarify. I was like, "Wait, what?" For this card, yeah, I would put it over. I would put it over Bianca and Asuka. But I think to be honest with you, I think you're spot on with the top 3. There's nothing else. Like, what else is there? Cena and Theory? No. That shit was so fucking one-sided that it's like, it's so one-sided right now. It's like, does it really matter?
Say what you want. Both those women's feuds better than Lashley and Wyatt. Better.
It is. We can say what we want, but it's way better. Both of those are definitely better. He says that, yo, look at Sid. He says a double kick is a double kick in the dick tie. Four. Well.
I missed their promo tonight. So. Well, Anika, Charlotte and Rhea actually talk to each other. Like, they actually cut promos against each other. So it's automatically better than Bianca Asuka, who just stare at each other weirdly every week.
Yeah. He said, "Well, Charlotte hasn't done anything, but I mean, it kind of has. I mean, again, we're not saying as much. I don't think it's very much, but I'm like, if you was to tell me, hey, pick one, I'm going with Charlotte and Rhea by default. I'm not saying like, oh yeah, it's way better. I'm just saying, if you told me you had a gun in my head, you told me I had to pick one, I'm picking Charlotte and Rhea.
I agree.
So it's like, again, we're not saying it's great, but we're judging those two. We're judging those two. It's better.
It's the Bianca bias in the chat. It's what it is. It's the people in chat have a Bianca bias. She can do no wrong, you know.
But you know what it is too? Is like, it has a potential to be great because Asuka could just go fucking full psycho. But she hasn't done it yet. And Mania is like, what, 3 weeks away?
Is it like 40 days?
40 days? No, it's less than that. It's way less than that. He said 40 days. I'm like, it's way less than that.
27?
Yeah, like, it's close. So it's not like they have enough opportunity.
2 weeks? It keeps getting shorter and shorter.
But there's like one or two things you could do that make it presentable at least. So it's like, all right.
What's going to be a better match? I think they'll be pretty even.
Yeah, I would say pretty even.
Ouch. There's the Hamburglar. Should be in doggy jail.
Nigga, he just ate it. He just ate again. I know he just ate. Like, man, this guy is something else. This guy is something else, man. You ain't my damn fool. You said something? Huh? What did you say?
Come on.
What did you say, Prince? What was that? Go. Go. Solo Sokoa looks like Mark Hunt when he was in Pride FC.
I can see it.
I wanted to. I just saw it though. So yo, the way they dragged him too was hilarious. Like on his arms. Damn, wouldn't that hurt more than the legs? He said big news about Power. What was the big news about Power Slap?
Damn, what a flat ending. But that's what Kevin Owens wanted. He told everyone to stay out of his business. So hey, that's what you got, KO. Cody's a man of his word. He's a man of honor.
Welp.
You don't want him to get involved in your business? All right. Enjoy the 3-on-1 beatdown. Enjoy losing. 82% of you are right. Oops.
Who did Hassan pick?
I'm gonna guess Kevin Owens. I said Cody Owens. Who the fuck is Cody Owens?
Let me see. I'm trying to look for it. I'm like, yo, who did he pick? That's if he even voted. Don't lie either. What the hell was that?
Yeah. Hold on the poll. What is
Making
Raw
mad
getting?
noise
Thumbs
back
up,
there.
thumbs middle, thumbs down. I'll let Josh pick all the things for tonight since I didn't watch enough of the show. Who was the MVP, Josh?
MVP. Myself.
Definitely.
Cody. Cody. Who else? Trying to think. Well, Roman wasn't on tonight.
Solo?
Nah, I think that. I mean, yeah, you could have Solo too. He won the match.
The Bloodline for just absolutely owning Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens got to be one of your LVPs, right?
He got it. Yeah, of course. He wanted no help, but look, he got fucked up. He got dragged out. He got dragged out. You know what, man? He got dragged the same way SP3 dragged Lewis Goodor on Twitter. Yeah, he dragged him on the same way. He dragged him on Twitter the same way today. But yeah, KO's my LVP. Hassan's my LVP. I still don't understand his voting system. Why the fuck did you pick Angelo Dawkins to me, Austin Theory? You picked Elias to win. Like
Prince
what?
Prince got to be LVP too, right? For stealing your hamburger.
No, I mean that's pretty funny. He's not LVP. That was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I gotta go Corbin. He lost the fucking match in like what 5 minutes. The burial still continuing for Baron Corbin.
What was your match of the night? The main event?
I'll go with the main event.
Okay. And what do you give Raw? Thumbs up, thumbs middle, thumbs down.
I'll give like a thumbs in the middle.
And you people in the chat, give this thumbs in the middle. 80% of you. Josh,
They gave it what? Wait, they gave it what?
What's that?
They gave it what? Like, what was the
80%?
What was the vote?
Thumbs in the middle.
Middle? Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't terrible. Raw wasn't terrible, but it was like, I don't know. It feels like they're saving a lot. Oh wait, I forgot to give another MVP. That segment, Ray and Dom. I think they're doing a great job on slow burning their story now. I thought that was a good job, so I'll go with that too.
Yeah, it sounds like next week's Raw is going to be more important. Roman Reigns will be in the building next week, so we start to heat shit up.
That means hopefully, but nah. So you can find me on JamPunk321 Twitter and Instagram. You can find me on Wednesday as well. I'll be on for Elite Heat. I'll be on for that. Yeah, I appreciate everyone giving me MVP. Cool. Yeah, Corbin, Elias. I forgot about Elias again.
Yes, Wednesday. Elite Heat
Well, I mean,
join
he's
us
always
for
on
that.
repeat. It's automatic.
From Winnipeg
Oh,
tomorrow, join us.
I
NX3
was like trying to
tomorrow
look.
night.
Who the fuck is that?
Thursday, Blunt Impact on Twitch. Join the fellas. There'll probably be a Friday Night Warriors. Stay tuned.
Yeah, I forgot about. Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot. Gargano was on NXT.
Saturday, join us on the sports channel. UFC 286 watch along. And for
Who's
me,
fighting?
Usman Edwards and Justin Gaethje.
Oh, that's
Me.
what the fuck. Why did I think that was like further out?
Nope.
So it's a
And
rematch.
it's from
So it's a
London, so
rematch.
it'll be earlier. Yeah.
Oh, so it's Edwards' home field. He has home field.
Yep. He deserves it. He won last time. For me, follow me for Romeo
Yeah.
Anthony on Twitter and Instagram, as well as YouTube. Check out my personal channel. Subscribe if you like any of these shows, like Bel Air, The Mandalorian, or The Last of Us. More to come. But thanks so much for joining us for this Raw watch along. Thanks, Josh, for holding it down most of the show. Appreciate you, bro. We will see you next week.
Yeah, it's no